I'm going to try explain this in the most simplest of terms, but everything that I learn mentally, I need to make sure that I pass this across to either the younger generation, the older generation. It doesn't really matter. I feel like this information is important for everyone, and some people already know it and some don't. So I'm going to try to educate people to the best of my ability of things that I've learned throughout the 20 years, the 23 years that I've lived on this planet. I understand that love is the most important and most addictive drug on this whole planet. Everything we do is for love. Without love, humans would be a completely different species. Most of our actions are based off of love. The only time you're not gonna feel loved or feel like you want to love is when you go through a state of depression. Now, if you're been through that phase in life, you'll understand what I mean, to the point where nothing in your life matters to you. Literally nothing. As bad as it sounds, you don't care about anything. Anything could happen and it wouldn't bother you the slightest. You'll just be numb about it and you'll just live your day. I'm gonna tell you firstly, your love will come back eventually. It may take time, it may take years, but eventually your love will grow back. But that is just the process that you gotta work on, which I'm not gonna go into. So love is the #1 drug in the world. Number 2 is obsession. So you need to become obsessed with something in order to get your love back. For example, I'm obsessed with the gym. I'm obsessed with helping people, to make people's lives better, to have an impact on this world in a positive way. I'm obsessed to be the best in my own way. It falls into like the subcategory of love. And I'm encouraging all of you to become obsessed with something, because I understand how like down bad you can be from losing love. And from losing one love, it kind of drags into a different relationship you may have in a different way, and that love doesn't feel as real. It gets to a sense where you don't even believe in love and you can't even trust anyone. So I'm saying, please just like work on yourself, try love yourself and become obsessed with something. Once you become obsessed, you're going to kind of gain trust within yourself of working at something, seeing it pay off, and eventually your love is going to build back up. I'm not always great at explaining things, so I hope it comes across in a way that is understandable. But these are just things that I've learned within my life, from losing love to like feeling no emotion to becoming obsessed with something and keep working at it, and you gain your love back. That's just what I'm trying to get across. With that in mind, I hope you can take some advice from this to help you move forward within your life, because it's truly helped me. And if it helps me, I'm not going to say it's going to help everyone. I'm sure it will if you give it a go, but it will help some people out there. So if I can do that, then that makes me happier. So that's me spreading my love as much as I have left, at least anyway. So I hope that helps you lot. As always, starting off with the heaviest exercise of the session. I got 3 reps of 80 kilo, which is, I don't even know if it's my PB, to be fair. I might have actually got 4 or 5 before. So I had a bit of a rough start, but after that, we got 70 kilos for about 8 to 10 reps, which definitely is a PB for me. So onwards and upwards. Barbell shoulder press, in my opinion, really determines your strength, because it's almost using your whole body. I mean, your core, your legs, because you've got to stabilize yourself. You're also using your triceps when pushing it up, your shoulders, obviously. The only thing it's not really using, unless you lean back very far, is your chest. But apart from that, your whole body's being worked, so I do love the movement personally. In terms of where I want to be with this exercise, I mean, I'd love to be pushing 100 kilos for reps on this. I could probably definitely do 1, I think, if I like really go for it. But pushing my own body weight would be nice. Honestly, I don't know what sort of strength level you should be at with a standing shoulder press like this, but you know, I weigh about 90 kilos at the moment, so I need to add an extra 10 kilos on 4 reps, which will slowly get there for sure. Alright, one of the best exercises you can possibly do for shoulders is lat raises, in my opinion. It's awkward to get the form correct, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of trial and error. I believe you need to do the movement to where you feel your shoulders the most, not your traps, not like your elbows, not your forearms. And I feel like everyone's way of doing specific exercises are different, so I can't really tell you how I do it, because in a way I don't really know how I do it. I just kind of adjust until I feel it in my shoulders. And when I feel it in my shoulders, then I just pump that out. So do it your own way. If you think it looks wrong, but it feels good, like as long as you get no pain from it, apart from in your shoulders, then I'd stick with how you're doing it. Don't worry about how other people tell you to do things. As long as it feels good for you, then it's correct. Specifically with lat raises, I used to do like 20 kilos, 22 and a half, and I just like proper pump them out. Recently, like the past couple of weeks, I've changed to a lighter weight and just went for more reps to really like hold it there at the top to properly get that burn. I like both ways of training. I like to switch it up all the time because it's good to shock your muscle. You know, you don't want to walk in the gym and your muscle already knows what you're about to do. So sometimes have a heavy session and then other times lift light and just get plenty of volume and really feel the burn. I used to train Brew Dots twice a week, so I used to do it obviously on my shoulder day, and then I'd also do it on my back day. I haven't done it on my back day in so long, just because I haven't really had time in the gym, to be honest, which is maybe an excuse. I don't really like making excuses. I should just make more time for myself in the gym, I guess. But regardless of that, I've done about 5-6 sets today because I feel like I just haven't worked them out in so long. So I needed to get a good pump out of them. Again, with your rear delts, like, go fully back and hold it until you feel the burn for like a second, and then slowly retrieve back to the starting position. Don't rush your rear delts. I feel like this is at least one muscle group that you really need to feel the tension on, so make sure you do feel the burn in your rear delts. If you don't, then adjust until you do. And go for I like to go high volume personally on this. I go for like 10 to 15 reps on my rear delts. I don't find it's an exercise that works very well for me specifically anyway, to go heavy.
once again, I just want to encourage every single one of you who are watching right now to keep hitting at your dreams. Use me as an inspiration, but don't put all your energy into me, if you know what I mean. So loads of people support others, and they'll watch them religiously, they'll watch these people and support them, but don't forget about yourself as well. Please do support yourself as a person. Love yourself before you love anyone else. I think that's something this past year that I've learned like so much, to actually put yourself first. And that's not in like a selfish way, but to love other people, you do need to love yourself. And that's hit me hard. Like, that is honestly true. So please do support yourself, guys, and just keep working as hard as you possibly can. It's always my tradition after I film in the gym to actually have like another session just with myself. Just a session where I can just get on kind of thing without worrying about what workout I have to do for the like YouTube video or whatever. So I'm just gonna do like a little mini pump session, I guess. And then yeah, after that I'm gonna go shops, get some food, refuel, and then tomorrow we go again. You know, that's what it is. Every single time we just keep working harder and harder, and just making sure we're in the best position possible to reach where we need to be. If you haven't subscribed or liked the video, I'd really appreciate if you could. It would mean the world if you can support me, obviously. If you don't relate to me in any way, then I'm not gonna like force you, but it's nice that I wanna build a connection with you lot. So if this does help you in any sort of way in life, then it would mean a lot if you could just like repay me by hitting subscribe. Thank you.